Hello everybody and welcome to our next tapping session. This tapping session today is going to have a focus on finding calm in the busyness. This time of year is always so busy, whether you're in school or you're not in school, it's such a busy time of year. So we're going to do 3 different tapping scripts today, all of them quite short, but we're going to focus on having calm in all the busyness. So I'd like you to start by just making sure that both of your feet are flat on the floor. Maybe roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And just bring to mind now what you've actually got going on at the moment. What busy things have you got going on in your life at the moment? And give that on a scale to 0 to 10, with 10 being the most busy that you could possibly be, and 0 being actually everything's fine, there's not much going on in my life at the moment. So give yourself a scaled score. You don't need to tell anybody else, but just so that you're aware of what your score is at the start of the tapping. So give yourself a score now on the 0 to 10 scale. And then gently start tapping. I'm going to start on the karate chop point, which is the side of the hand here. And we tap in to start with. We always start with an even though statement. And we say the negative things to start with because they're the things that we're already worrying about and thinking about. So we say those to start with, and then we say how we'd like to feel and what we'd like to have happen instead. So tapping on the side of the hand, I'm going to start with, even though there is so much busyness at the moment, I love and accept myself. So we say our negative statement, we say something that we'd like to work on, and then we say that we accept ourselves, we accept how we're feeling at this moment, and that that's okay. However we're feeling is okay. We're going to say that again. So tapping on the side of the hand, even though there's so much going on at the moment, so much busyness, I love and accept myself. And one last time on the side of the hand, even though there's so much busyness at the moment, I love and accept myself. Next, we're going to tap on the eyebrow point. So you can tap with one hand, the other hand, it doesn't matter which side you tap on, or you can tap both sides together, whatever feels most comfortable for you. We're just going to tap on the eyebrow point here, and we're going to say there's so much going on. And just repeat in either in your head or out loud. Side of the eye. So much busyness. Under the eye. So much going on at this time. Under your nose. So much busyness in my life. Chin. Sometimes it's hard to know what to work on first. Collarbone. Sometimes it's hard to know where to start. And your arm. There's so much going on. Top of your head. There's so much to do. So that's one round of tapping, and then we're going to go around and do a few rounds of tapping. So we go back to our eyebrow point. Even though everything is so busy at the moment. Side of the eye. I choose to slow down and focus on one thing at a time. Under the eye. Even though there's so much busyness at the moment. Under your nose. I choose to stay calm. Chin point. It would be easy to get flustered at the moment. Collarbone. It would be easy to get flustered with so much going on. Under your arm. There's so much going on, but I choose to stay calm. Top of your head. There's so much going on, but I choose to stay calm. Eyebrow point. Even when things feel daunting, side of the eye, I can choose to stay calm. Under the eye, I can choose to take one thing and one job at a time. Under your nose, calmness is my superpower. Chin. With each tap, I feel myself getting calmer. Collarbone. With each tap, I feel myself getting calmer. Under your arm. Even when things are really busy, I can choose to feel calm. Top of your head. Even when things are really busy, I can choose to feel calm. Gently stop tapping and take a deep breath in and let it go. And I'd like you to go back to that 0 to 10 rating that we started with about how much busyness there is, how much there is to do at the moment. And I'd like you to think about where are you on that 0 to 10 scale now. So just give yourself a moment to have a think. How are you feeling now? And it may be through doing the tapping that actually you feel a little bit calmer and your number's gone down slightly. It may be because we've been talking about all the busyness, then your number's even increased because there's so much going on that it's being aware of what's going on. Either way, you've helped to recognise what's going on at the moment. If your number has increased, don't worry, we're going to be doing more tapping now and that will help to bring it down. But hopefully you've already started to feel a little bit calmer. Tapping helps to calm our regulation system. It helps to calm our nervous system. It helps us to reduce how much cortisol our brains produce. It helps to increase our serotonin levels. So therefore it helps us to feel much calmer. Okay, let's have a think now about the fact that this time of year, particularly, there is often lots of people that we look after. So if you're working in schools, then you'll be looking after your class. And although you do that the rest of the year, this time of year is quite special if you teach, in the fact that children often need much more support at this time of year. It may be that there's exciting things that are happening at school before they come to school. For example, their Elf on the Shelf or advent calendars make things so that they're more exciting. Or there may be worries in the fact that actually they've really asked for something for Christmas, but they're worried that it might not happen for them. Or they know that they've heard their parents arguing because money's tight, or there's lots of different things that actually at this time of year we need to support the children we teach much more in a way than any other time of year, because they're being exposed to lots of different things all at the same time before they even enter the school. And then at school things are very different as well, because there's things like performances going on and Christmas dinners and change to routines that they've been used to up to now, everything that's happening, and then all of a sudden the routines aren't quite the same, and that can feel quite unsettling for children. So we're holding and looking after the children in our class. We can also be really looking after our work colleagues as well, because it's often this time of year that brings up for different people if they've had a loss, or if things aren't how they've been before at Christmas, or it could be that our friends and family need our extra support this time of year. So this time of year can be really magical, but it can also be that we feel that we are helping to look after lots of people, and we can feel that in our bodies. So we're going to tap now about thinking about, even though we feel like we need to look after everyone, how that we need to also look after ourselves. So I'd like you to think at the moment on the 0 to 10 scale about how much do you feel that you're needing to look after lots of other people at the moment? How much are you holding for everybody else at this time? So just give yourself a rating on the 0 to 10 scale. make sure your feet are still on the floor. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to start tapping again on the side of the hand. So tapping on the side of the hand, just repeat after me, either in your head or out loud. Even though I feel like I need to look after everyone at the moment, I love and accept myself. Even though there's lots of people to look after at the moment, I love and accept myself. One last time on the side of the hand. Even though there's lots of people to look after at this moment, I love and accept myself. Tapping on the eyebrow point. So many people need a bit of extra help at the moment. Side of the eye. I know people that I want to be able to check in this time of year. Under your eye. I know that my class need a bit of extra support at this time. Under your nose. I know that the staff will need a bit of extra support at this time. Chin. I know family and friends which may need a bit of extra support at this time. Collarbone. Although this is a special time of year, it can sometimes be difficult for people. Under your arm. I choose to check in on people top of the head, but I also recognise the importance of looking after myself. Eyebrow. If I want to be able to support others, side of your eye, I need to take care of my own self-care first. Under your eye. I need to think about what my own needs are too. Under your nose. It would be easy to give everything to everyone else. Chin. And then not feel so good in myself. Collarbone. It's important to think about my own self-care. Under your arm, so that I can look after others and give them support when they need it. Top of your head. It's important to think of my own needs as well. Eyebrow. It's not selfish to think of what my own needs are. Side of eye. If I want to be fully present for others, under your eye, I need to think about my own needs too. Under your nose. I choose to think of one small thing I can do for myself today. Chin. I think of one small thing that I can do for myself today. And it may be something small like having an uninterrupted cup of tea. It could be reading a chapter of a book. It could be going and doing a workout. It could be phoning a friend. Thinking about one small thing that you can do for yourself today. Collarbone. And I wonder if I can think of one small thing that I can do every day. It doesn't have to be the same thing. Under your arm. One small thing each day to start with to nurture myself. Top of your head. I know that those small things can make a big difference. Eyebrow. I'll aim for one small thing a day. Side of your eye. But my mission is to see how many little small things I can do each day. Under your eye. I know that these small habits, these small things make a difference. Under your nose. And when I look after my own self-care, chin, it radiates out of me. Collarbone. It makes it easier to support other people. Under your arm. It means that I can share myself with more people and help more people. Top of your head. When I choose to prioritise my own self-care. Eyebrow. I help so many more people. Side of the eye. I end the day feeling nourished. Under your eye. I end the day knowing that I've done things which make me feel better. Under your nose. I end the day knowing that I've helped other people. Chin. And that started with doing some small things for myself. Collarbone. I wonder what I can do before I've even had breakfast. Under your arm. Maybe I could do some stretches. Maybe I could journal. Maybe I could express some gratitude. Top of your head. These small acts of loving kindness will help me to shine through my day. Gently start tapping. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And go back to that 0 to 10 scale and think about all the people that you know could do with your support at the moment and your love, and the importance of your own small acts of self-care, and rate that on that 0 to 10 scale about where you're feeling at the moment, with 10 being that it's all feeling quite overwhelming at the moment, and 0 that actually you're completely fine. But thinking about where you are, and sometimes it can be small shifts in the fact that we think about actually what small things can I do, and those small things can seem really small, but they start to build up quite quickly, and they make a real difference about how we feel, and they make a difference about how much we smile and how we greet people and how we go about all of our days, just by having small tiny things which make a difference to us. I know that I start my day with a short tap. I start my day by doing 3 things that I'm grateful for, and that makes a big difference before I've even left the house, before I've had breakfast, before I've done anything else. I've done something which is just for me, but I know it makes me feel much better, and I then have a much better day. We're going to end with one short tap about feeling tired, because if you work in schools, then at the moment the chances are you are tired, because it's been a really long term. So I think this has been like a 15-week term, which is a really long time. The children are tired, the adults are tired, so we're going to end on being tired. This is something that this tap, although it sounds like it's negative, it can actually be really energizing, because we're going to start by thinking about feeling tired, and we're going to be thinking about how you can choose to be kind to yourself. So take a deep breath in, let it go, and rate on the 0 to 10 scale about how tired you are at the moment. So it's Monday and we've got 2 weeks left of term. How are you feeling on that 0 to 10 scale? Okay, and start tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I'm feeling tired, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling tired, I love and accept myself. Last time, even though I'm feeling tired, I love and accept myself. Eyebrow. I'm feeling tired. Side of the eye. The classes I teach are feeling tired. Under your eye. The adults that I work with are feeling tired. Under your nose. Everyone talks about how tired they are. Chin, point. But maybe that's because we're making a massive difference. Collarbone. We're feeling tired because we're making a difference. Under your arm. We're feeling tired because we're helping children to learn. Top of your head. We're feeling tired because we're giving it our all. Eyebrow. Even though I'm feeling tired. Side of your eye. I choose to find ways to be kind to myself. Under your eye. Even though I'm feeling tired. Under your nose. I find ways to be kind to myself. Chin point. I can find small ways to be kind to myself. Collarbone. Maybe I could leave work a bit earlier. Under your arm. Maybe I could go into work a little bit later. Top of your head. Maybe I could make myself a nutritious lunch. Eyebrow point. Maybe I could go to bed a bit earlier. Side of the eye. Maybe I could make sure that I drink enough water. Under your eye. All of these small acts of kindness. Under your nose. Help us to feel more rejuvenated. Chin. Help us to feel that we're less tired as we know we're looking after ourselves. Collarbone. We feel less tired when we know that we're doing things to nurture ourselves. Under your arm. We do small things to be kind to ourselves. Even though I may be feeling tired. Eyebrow. I choose to be kind to myself. Side of the eye. I choose to be kind to myself. Under your eye. I recognise that I'm tired because I make a difference. Under your nose. I recognise that I'm tired because I make a difference. Chin. I recognise that I'm tired because I work hard. Collarbone. I choose to be kind to myself. Under your arm. I choose to be kind to myself. Top of head. I choose to be kind to myself. Then gently stop tapping. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. And go back to that 0 to 10 scale about how tired are you feeling right now? Because although tapping can help us to feel really calm, it can also help us to feel regenerated and feel rejuvenated by thinking about, actually, yeah, I know I'm tired, but that's because I've been working really hard and what I do is making a difference. And thinking about all those ways that we can be kind to ourselves and nurture ourselves. Thank you so much for joining us today. The next tapping session is going to be on Monday the 13th of January at 4:30. I'd love to see you again then. Until then, I hope you have a great festive period with whoever you choose to spend it with, and look after yourselves. Think about those small things that you can do for yourself, because all of those small things make a really big difference. Thank you.